10 photos taken seconds before tragedy. Gary Sloak and Petra Langveld aboard MH17. The mother and son selfie posted on 15-year-old Gary Sloak's Facebook page reveals an excited pair of travelers settled in on an airplane that is set to take them from Amsterdam to Kuala Lumpur. The Dutch pair were on board Malaysia Airlines flight MH17, heading out on a bonding vacation for single parents and their children. Approximately 3 hours into the flight, the plane was shot down above eastern Ukraine. Gary and Petra were killed alongside all other 296 passengers and crew members on board. Zhenya Ignateva on a bridge. Zhenya Ignateva, a 17-year-old from St. Petersburg, Russia, decided that her selfie needed some added elevation and attempted to perch atop a railway bridge. As Zhenya fell off, she instinctively grabbed hold of some live cables with an arm's length that proceeded to electrocute her as a friend watched below in horror. Band plays before nightclub engulfs in flames. It was a rocking good time in the Station nightclub in Rhode Island on February 20th, 2003, in the moments before a fire engulfed the overcrowded venue, resulting in the deaths of 100 clubgoers. The fire, which started moments into the first song, was caused by pyrotechnics set off by the band's manager. The image apparently shows Great White lead singer Jack Russell just beginning to notice the start of the blaze mid-song as the band plays on and the crowd obliviously keeps their gaze firmly fixed on the musicians in front of them. The 1961 U.S. figure skating team en route to the World Championships. There's a proud hopefulness about the 1961 United States figure skating team in this photograph before the team boarded a flight to Belgium en route to their final destination of Prague, the site of that year's World Championships. They never got to Prague, however, as the plane crashed while circling the airport in Brussels, killing all passengers on board. The 16 members of the team who died in the crash included skating legends like 9-time champion Maribel Owen and the young future stars like U.S. men's champion Bradley Lord and American sweetheart Lawrence Owen. Courtney Sanford takes happy selfie. It doesn't get much more tragically ironic than Courtney Sanford's excited selfie upon hearing Pharrell Williams' Happy come on while driving the I-85 in April 2014. Records show that she posted the selfie along with a message reading, "This happy song makes me so happy," to Facebook at 8:33 a.m. At 8:34, reports of a crash began coming in, revealing that Sanford had crossed the median into oncoming traffic and collided with a recycling truck in a fiery blaze that claimed her life. Police ruled out drugs and alcohol, leaving Facebook as the main culprit. Hot air balloon disaster in New Zealand. A scenic hot air balloon ride in New Zealand turned tragic when the balloon came into inadvertent contact with some high-voltage power lines and caught fire, killing all 11 people on board. The accident occurred early in the morning on January 7, 2012, as the pilot was attempting to land the balloon with relatives of some of the passengers looking on. The incident was ultimately chalked up to pilot error after he tested positive for THC in his toxicology report. 2 passengers died after jumping out of the balloon, while the other 9 were killed upon the balloon's impact with the ground. Coach Sanders dies a hero at Columbine. Coach Dave Sanders heard about the gunfire at Columbine High School on April 20, 1999, while in the faculty lounge and went straight to the nearby Commons area where about 500 to 600 students were eating lunch. From there, he ran to the library to warn more students before being gunned down by Eric Harris, who alongside Dylan Klebold killed 13 people, 12 students, before turning their guns on themselves. Sanders, who saved countless lives that day, provides some heroism. R. Bud Dwyer's suicide. Pennsylvania Treasurer Robert Bud Dwyer was feeling the heat after being convicted of receiving a bribe from a firm looking to secure a government contract when, during a news conference, he fatally shot himself with a revolver. The shocking incident became notorious for having been broadcast live across the state when it took place in 1987. Perhaps the most tragic aspect of the whole ordeal was that Dwyer was ultimately revealed to have been framed for the whole scandal. Paul Walker hops in his car. The image is one of Hollywood A-list glamour and luxury as Paul Walker hops into a stunning red Porsche Carrera GT. There is a lot that remains unknown about the picture, including where he is and who the people around him are in an environment that resembles a Fast and the Furious drag race scene. What is known, however, is that the photo was taken on November 30th, 2013, the same day that Walker and friend and car owner Roger Rodas died in a single vehicle crash after leaving a charity event in Santa Clarita, California. Both men were killed in the crash.